this guy, I really wish I remember his name. My freshman year of college, he had the best speech for me that ever hit me in life. He said like three main points. He was like, if you was stranded on an island, it was interactive. If you was on a boat and the boat broke down and you had three life jackets, who the three people kind of seminar type of thing that we all did before. And everybody was saying that it would say this person, but nobody said themselves. And he was like, and that's the problem right there. So that was one thing that stood out to me. That always stood out to me. It was like you can't help everybody and then not help yourself. So every time you get on the airplane, the first thing they say is, in the case of emergency, make sure you put your mask on first before you help other people put their mask on. And that's always something that stood out to me. And just going back to it, another thing that he did in the seminar, he was like, if I gave you an hour and I gave you two rooms, and one room had a millionaire in it, and one room had a homeless guy in it, how would you spend your time? A lot of people say, I'm gonna go spend that hour and go talk to the millionaire. He was like, and that's another flaw right there, because why would you talk to the millionaire only who can tell you about how he equated his money, but you won't have the humility to talk to somebody who may have lost it all? And you can learn from both spectrums, what I got from it. Mm-hmm. So you can learn from somebody who maybe you don't know what he was doing. Maybe he was a millionaire and lost everything. You can learn his strategies to avoid that. And you can learn, of course, from the millionaire and some of the stuff he did, but you can learn from each entity in that point. And my last thing that I learned from school is how you feel is how you act and how you are. So it's basically saying like your mindset. If I feel like if I'm walking around and I feel like I got this shirt on and it's a little bad and it's baggy and people gonna joke me, so now I feel bad. Like this is not the best fit in the world, so I feel trash. So I'm gonna start acting like I feel down, and then that's my whole energy for that moment. But all I gotta do is switch my mindset and say, well, it feel comfortable, I'm good. If it was cold, I'm warm. If it's hot, I still feel good and I'm comfortable. It's changing that mindset. So mindset plays in a lot of everything we're talking about right now. And it's like, where do we find that balance at?
And that also goes back to focusing on others instead of yourself. Because like with you saying, "Oh, this is a bummy outfit" or this and that, it's based on what you're thinking other people are gonna think about you. But
Absolutely.
once you start focusing on yourself and like, "Oh, this is comfortable, this feels good for me," that's when you start to, get in that positive mindset, and everything turns out good.
Man, that's really good. I mean, both what you guys just brought up, like when it comes to helping other people, making sure yourself like that you're good yourself. I mean, and Omar, we talked about this where and you guys can probably relate to. We spent a lot of high school trying to help other people. Like I
Mm-hmm.
know I poured everything I had in me into other people, thinking that it would make me feel better and that it would make me feel whole after what I
Yeah.
went through. And I realized I was just pouring out into everybody else, but I wasn't always getting the same energy back.
Yeah.
So
Nobody cared.
eventually, you hit rock bottom and you're just like, I ain't got nothing else to give because no one else is pouring it back into me. So I had a conversation with a girl I used to date about this. She was worried that when it came to like, expressing love to other people or just, being positive and trying to help other people, was going to burn me out again. I was like, no, like I'm good now. Like I realized that, you know, if I'm just doing it the way I used to, I was only okay or like surviving and I'm trying to help people. Like what's the quality that I can give somebody if I'm just barely surviving versus what's the quality of help I can extend to other people if I'm thriving, right? And I have excess resources, whatever, just whether it's time, wisdom, money, whatever I can give more people, I can help more and help better in the situation. So you got to take care of yourself before you try to take care of others.
Mm-hmm.
Fill your cup until it overflows and then let that spill into others.
Absolutely.